Hello, good morning. It's glorious today. It's one of those beautiful May day where you know the sky's blue. It's not particularly warm, but it's nice, and it's one of those days where I think I'm going to get myself out, do a bit of walking, and 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 just get out there and put some steps in and listen to the birds singing and make myself feel better. It's been one of those weeks. To be honest, it's been a tough week. I've got to say, this one's been a tough week because of all the scans and things that I've had to do. I've had a CT scan over the weekend, then I had to do a blood test to check. It's called genealogy, and it's a blood test to see if I carry a gene that might affect my daughters, my two teenage daughters. If I carry a certain gene, then there's a higher risk that they could get breast cancer. And as a bloke and as a dad, my goodness, that feels so bad. It really does. I know I've tried to sort of talk my wife for this and how guilty I sort of feel, even though I shouldn't be guilty. And that's a tough one. That's been tough. That's been tough, and I don't know. I won't know the results of that for a while. So I'm praying that out of all of this, that I just do not pass something on to the kids, to my daughters. But I suppose in some ways, the only positive I can find in that is that they will be looked after. They will be checked from the age of 18. If they give consent, they will have regular tests. So that's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, that's really frightening and scary and not nice to know that you might be responsible for that. So then I had an all over bone scan, full body bone scan. I don't mind those sort of things. They don't bother me, you know. It's a tiny bit claustrophobic at the beginning. If you've never had a bone scan before, you get like it's not like an MRI or a CT thing. You do go into a kind of tunnel, but it doesn't stay over your face long. It moves down your body. So, you know, rest assured, it's not like an MRI. It's not that claustrophobic. It does go on a bit, but yeah, it's quite bearable, and I think that's about my fourth one now. So I suppose I'm a bit of an expert on bone scans, probably CT scans and MRI scans as well. Yeah, they're not as frightening as you think. I think if you are embarking on the journey of cancer and you've got these scans, the way you deal with them is to think that they are there for your good, and that's all it is. It's not there to make you feel bad. They're there for the purpose of highlighting things that are going on in your body, and treat them as your friends, because that's what they are. They are your friends. They are there to see that you're okay, and if there's anything that they pick up, then the doctors can do something about it. I still say hello to the machines. Don't know why, but I've done this from the beginning. It's almost like a kind of a strange thing that makes me feel good. I know. I'm hoping that the results are good, so I'm trying to think if I'd be nice and kind to the machines, perhaps they'd be good to me. I don't know. So yeah, here we go. We now wait for the results, and then you get this anxiety. I'm absolutely determined not to let myself get into any real anxiety over this. I know what's at stake. I know with the doubling of my PSA that things are going wrong. However, I feel good. My body doesn't feel too bad. It's the normal amount of pain I'm always in, but nothing too drastic. And the sun's coming, and the weather's better, and all those sort of things. So there's lots of things to be positive about. Yeah, so I'm going to face the next few weeks trying to get myself distracted as possible, going to work, doing the things I normally do, and not worry too much about what those results are going to be, because they are determine whether or how soon I start chemo. I'm pretty sure the oncologist is adamant that chemo will be next. And one of the things I really hope is that, obviously, I've got this walking, if you've not heard, I'm doing a walk for prostate cancer. I'm going to walk 10 miles on June the 1st with a group of people. We're going to raise money and awareness for prostate cancer. And the last thing I wanted to do was be on chemo before that. So that now looks like that's not going to happen. So I'm fully going to be focusing on walking as much as I can after work, getting a bit of stamina. The worst thing is, sometimes when I come home from work, all I want to do is just lay down and go to sleep. And sometimes I'll sit on the couch. I just sit there, and then the next minute an hour's gone. Especially if I get home before my wife, and yeah, I don't know, just sort of just go. So I'm going to try and get in, throw my bag in the door, and just turn around and come back out again and go for a walk, and try and do 2 or 3 laps of this estate every night, and then gradually increase that so I can build that stamina up a bit and build my walking up, so that I can do that 10 miles. Definitely going to do it. I'm not going to let anything stop me. And I think this is one of the most powerful things we can do when you've got something like cancer, is to use things like this to help yourself. Use, fundraising, things like that are just amazing. They make you feel good. They give you, it's good for your health, it's good for your body, your mind, your spirit, the whole lot. It's really good, and that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, until the next time, stay positive, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and do that. Keep strong. And as usual, thanks for all the replies on the... I've been overwhelmed by all the replies. So thank you so much for the replies on the channel and the support that I feel that we're giving each other. Thank you so much.